Hello, today I'll read you one of my favorite books. But for this book, I want you invited your brother, your little brother or sister, or you can watch it with them, or with your parents, or with your whole family. So, this book is called Disney Winnie the Pooh Storybook Collection. And at the back, this is the back of the book. So here we can see these characters. That here you've got Piglet, Tiger, Roo, Eeyore, and Rabbit. I forgot what was his name. I think it was Rabbit. And Winnie the Pooh. But here it changes because they wrote down all the characters without the big Winnie the Pooh in the middle. That means Piglet, Tiger, Roo, Pooh, Rabbit, and Eeyore. So I'll start by reading the back of the book. Disney Winnie the Pooh Storybook Collection. Join Pooh, Piglet, Tiger, and all their friends in this funny packed treasure. The lovely section of stories will take you to a journey through the 100 acorns. And let's start reading the first story. Disney Storybook Collection. So here, if you want to read the back of the book by yourselves, you can. And let's start reading this book. This book belongs to, I didn't write my name here, but that's okay. So, Disney Winnie the Pooh Storybook Collection. It is based on the Pooh works by Alexander Milne and Shepard. Their name is Shepard. So today, I'll read the table of contents. Pooh's neighborhood, Roo's new babysitter, say ah Pooh, Tiger's moving day, Pooh welcomes winter. Pooh's neighborhood. I say it's a splendid day in the neighborhood, cried Owl. It's a nice day here, too, said Winnie the Pooh. Splendid day in the neighborhood. A perfectly splendid day in the neighborhood. Which neighborhood are we talking about? Asked Pooh. Neighborhood, said the Owl. Our neighborhood is the place where we live and where all our neighbors live and are neighborly. Oh, said Pooh, it is a splendid day in it, isn't it? And here we have Mr. Samaders. Quite, said the Owl. Now I'm of far an owl eye view. He flew up and circled around Pooh's house. What does it look like from up there? Cried Pooh. I can see 100-acre woods spread out below me, said the Owl. And it is a fine place, indeed. And as Owl flew off, Pooh began to find about what it means to live in a neighborhood, and he thought perhaps he would bring a neighbor present to his closest neighbor, Piglet. Pooh went inside the house and took a honey pot out of his cupboard. He tied a nice ribbon around it. Pooh's thoughtful spot. Then he tweaked uncomfortable under his arm and stared down at the path towards Piglet's house. But when he reached the thoughtful spot, which is the halfway between his house and Piglet's, Pooh suddenly had a thought. I could take this path straight to Piglet's house, or I could go the path around the whole neighborhood, and sooner or later the path would take me to Piglet's house anyway. And that's what he did. After he had walked for a time, he came to the house where Kanga and Roo lived. Hello, Kanga, said Pooh. I'm just on my way to deliver this neighborly present to Piglet. But Pooh, dear, Piglet lives that way, said Kanga, pointing down the very path by which Pooh had just come. Yes, said Pooh, but today I'm going a long way. Oh, I see, said Kanga. In that case, perhaps you could join us for a snack. Come on, Pooh, cried Roo. We're going to the picnic spot. Pooh said he was feeling a bit rumbly in his tummy, so they all went together, past the sandy pit where Roo plays, to the picnic spot, to share a little something. Half an hour on the picnic basket later, Pooh thanked Kanga and Roo, and toggled Piglet's honey pot back under his arm, and walked down the path towards Rabbit's house. Hello, Rabbit, said Pooh. I'm on my way to Piglet to give him a neighborly present. If you're going to Piglet's house, what are you doing here? Asked Rabbit. I'm going the long way, said Pooh. More like the wrong way, if you ask me, said Rabbit. But since you're here, would you mind to take these carrots to Christopher Robin? I promised he'd have them in time for lunch. Well, at the mention of the word lunch, Pooh noticed that his tummy was feeling just the tiniest bit rumbly again. I'd be happy to, he said. So here we start a sign. Carrots, that means here carrots grow. Can you even see that? And I guess these are cabbages. And these maybe tomatoes or apples. With the carrots under one arm and the honey pot under another, Pooh walked along until he came to the place where he stepped stones across the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, he counted, as he turned from the stone to stone. 8 of 9 rabbits' friends and family heard Pooh and peeked out of their windows and doors. Pooh shouted, "Halloo!" Rabbit's friends and family waved. Pooh marched open the shops of Helfer and stepped the banks of sandstone until at last tried and hungry, he arrived at Christopher Robin's door. "Oh, my carrots!" cried Christopher Robin happily. "Thank you for delivering them. It seemed a neighborly thing to you," said Pooh proudly. "Would you like to join me for lunch?" Christopher Robin asked. And the Pooh said, "Well, I really am on my way to Piglet's to bring him this present, but I don't see why I couldn't stop just for a little while. After lunch, a long snooze, Pooh was back on his way. So as you see, I guess that he won't have any for Piglet because he's eaten the honey. He walked down the path through the low pine and climbed over the gate into everyone's grimy place, which was where everyone lived. Hello, Aya, said Pooh. I just on my way to Piglet's house. This is a neighborly present, not coming to visit me, said Aya. I didn't think so. It's been such a busy week already. Why, only 4 days a long tiger bounced me on with the way to the swimming hole. How many visitors can one expect, really? And Pooh was feeling rather bad now, and offered everyone a nice look of honey. Pooh put the jar down, and Ear peered in. He looked back at Pooh. Pooh peered in it. Empty, he said. That's what it looked like to me, said Ear. Oh, bother, said Pooh. He walked all of gloomily, trying to figure out how he was going to tell Piglet about the neighborly present Piglet was not going to get. Pooh almost arrived at the place where the whistle was until decided to the long path around it. It just in case of the whistle was when he saw Owl flying over. I've seen our whole neighborhood today, Pooh told him, but now I have no neighborly present left for Piglet. The bees have been quite busy at the old bee tree lately, said Owl. Perhaps you can get a fill up there. That's a good idea, Owl, but it's such a long way, said Pooh, with a sigh. Come along, said Owl. We'll take a shortcut through the wood. So they walked together until they came to the open place in the middle of the forest, and in the middle place was the old bee tree. Pooh could hear the loud buzzing near the top. Up he climbed. Go up higher, called the owl. Past the bees to the very top of the tree. How now look all around you. What do you see? The 100 wood was spread out below him. Our neighborhood, cried Pooh. Our beautiful home. That's the owl's eye view, said Owl grandly. Oh, I can see poor Piglet out sweeping his path, said Pooh. Looks like do he could do with some company. So here, we've got a map of the acre wood. So 100 wood. So this is Rabbit's house. This Kangaroo's house. Here we go. Bee tree. Rabbit's friends and family. Christopher Robin's house. Eo's gloomy place, Sequoia. Owl's house, where the whistle wasn't. And here we go. nice place for picnics. Sandy pit where Pooh plays. Pooh's house. Pooh's thoughtful spot. And Piglet's house. So Pooh fills his candy pot once more, and he and the owl went to Piglet's house for supper. And next time we'll read Ruth's New Babysitter. So I hope you enjoyed how I was reading. And hope I see you little friends on Ruth's New Babysitter. Bye!